So hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to discuss the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. I have already discussed this poem with you in the previous video. So in the previous video we knew about the poet, we did what's the poem title, what is the meaning of poem's title, then we did poem and poetry, which means the exact lines of the poem. We have discussed this, and then we have discussed the summary of all the stanzas one by one, and then we have also discussed about the message of this poem. And the last thing we have discussed in the previous video was the poem's explanation. Okay, so here I have another part today. In this video, we will be discussing the dilemma of choice according to the poem. Okay, let's get started. In the poem Road Not Taken, the speaker here means the poet, describes one of his walks through the woods where he had to choose between two roads. Now, the choice and factors affecting it are presented as a metaphor. Metaphor is a literary device over here. What the choices one makes in life. So it is fact. So choices one makes in life, we make in life. So the poem portrays the dilemma of taking a decision and unpredictability of its outcome. As depicted in the poem, people get confused when they are about to make a life-changing choice. Like the speaker, we would observe the condition, contemplate future possibilities, and arrive at some appealing hypothesis. However, most of us would not dare to choose a daring path as the speaker did. The speaker himself warned you about this decision, though he says that the choice to take the road less traveled made his life different. It is presented ironically. He did not refer to whatever the difference was promising or fatal. The sign mentioned is the final stance of the poem could be that of relief or regret. So sigh could be of relief or regret. The next is the speaker also makes it clear that every choice has the risk of losing something. As mentioned in the poem, one cannot travel the two roads at the same time. We have to leave one and bear the loss of its experiences. Like everyone else, the primary emotion that comes to the speaker at this condition is sorrow. This is sorrow. Okay, so as it is impossible to travel through the two roads at the same time. Next is about the next is also how much ever we try, it is impossible to determine the result of our choice. The uncertainty adds to our dilemma. Even after making a choice, the predicament does not end until we get the outcome. Humans often tend to regret the choices they make and to satisfy themselves, as they lay down excuses or reasons that we know are least probable. In the poem, the speaker does this this by announcing that he is just saving the first road for another day. In the next line, he represented the fact that there is no possibility of returning, as road leads to other roads. Likewise, choices change our lives entirely. So be that would never that we would never be able to return to the dawn again. Amidst all the dilemmas, we can be sure that the choice we make will result in all the difference in our life. This was the dilemma of choice according to the poem. So then I have some questions for you related to the poem. Okay, So let's get started with this poem. Okay. So the first question is name the poem and the poet. So I have already discussed this question with you all that the name of the poem is The Road Not Taken, and the poet is over here. I have discussed with you about the poet. I have discussed each and everything about the poet, but here you have to write only the name of the poet, not the information about the poet. So the name of the poet is Robert Lee Frost. The next question is that what was poet's dilemma? So I have just right now discussed the poet's dilemma with you all, the dilemma of choice. So you have to pick out certain lines and write this dilemma in your own words. Okay. Next is where was the poet? Where was he standing? So here you can see the answer of this question is the poet. Um, you can say it is given in over here in this part of it. So I'm gonna show you exactly over here. So the speaker describes his position as he has been walking for inwards and comes in between the division of two roads. He stands there, looking far down each other as he can. Okay. Next one is what was the poet's opinion about the both roads? So here we have the poet's opinion about the both roads that so the first road was grassy path and less worn out. According to the speaker, the path was more appealing and had a better claim. However, he moved on and he understood that the two roads were worn out equally. He calls the path. So here we have this paragraph also as the answer of this question, that he recalls that in the morning leaves leaves are laid out equally, no steps had trodden them black, and then uh, travelers are coming. Okay, so then is that what reasons does the poet give for taking the second note? So it is given over here in this paragraph that after a certain amount of contention, the speaker chooses the grassy path that is less worn out. According to the speaker, this path was more appealing and had a better claim. However, as he moved on, he understood that the two roads were worn out equally. Next question is that what is the message of the poem? So I've discussed the message of the poem also with you all. So let me show you the message of the poem again. But this is the message of the poem. Okay. Next is how does the outcome of a life depends upon the choice we make to reach our destination. So it is given over here in this part. I have discussed already with you, maybe I have discussed. So I'm gonna show you again the thing where it is given. So the outcome. Okay. People get confused when they are about to make a life-changing choice. Like the speaker, we would observe the condition complete and arrive the appeal or hypothesis. However, most of this is not true. So it is just basically not over here. The answer of this question is that the outcome. The poem portrays the dilemma of taking decisions under the pressure of its outcome. So it is given just like here only. So yep, result of choice. So it is impossible to determine the result of a choice. The uncertainty adds to our dilemma. Even when making choice, the predicament does not come until we get the outcome. Okay, so this is the answer, and you can add more lines if you want. Humans often tend to regret their choices, and they make and to satisfy themselves as they lay down a excuses or reasons that we know are least probable. Okay, so next is, what does the poet tell with a sigh after many years? So here we have the answer of this question, that I shall be telling hi I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, the two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. So here it will be the poet the poet will be telling after with a sigh after many years that the two roads that there was a time when two roads were diverged in a yellow wood, and he took the one which was less traveled by. Or you can say it from here also, that in other words, okay, which made all the difference. Stable by, he took the less stable by, and less stable by had makes the all difference. Next is that give rhyming schemes and rhyming words of stanza too. So I'm going to discuss how to find rhyming scheme and rhyming words of the stanzas. So like here I have to tell about the second stanza. So what we have to do is very easy, that we have to underline the last word in every line of the stanza. It is very easy and simple task. You have to do it yourself. I'll be telling you how to, you know, find it. Like you have to underline every, every last word in every stanza, last word of every line in the stanza. So here we have fair, claim, where, there, seen. So fair, we will write it as a. Fair, I'll give fair as the part of a. I'll give it mark A. So then claim has a different sound. I'll be giving it B. Where? So fair and where are giving same sound. So I will again use A. Then there. Again same sound. Then A. Again A. So just a minute. I'll be again using A over here. And then same is giving the sound of claim. So I'll be using B. So the rhyming scheme becomes A. It becomes A, B, A, A, B. The rhyming words become where, where, and there. The next group of rhyming word is over here is about the P ones, like claim and same. Okay, so this is the rhyming scheme and rhyming words. I hope it's clear how to find these out. And give meaning of diverged and trodden. So what is the meaning of diverged? So diverged means, let me tell you, it's really easy. So basically diverged means divided into two. The words means divided into two. Or you can say separated and went in different directions. The next word is trodden. So trodden means crushed or trodden. Crushed, or so it becomes crush or pressed something with feet. Trodden means crushed or pressed something with feet. So here we have discussed again and the dilemma of choice and some questions related to the poem. And I hope it's clear to you, everyone. And we'll be meeting in the next video. Bye.